We saw some snow squalls throughout the state line this week, and while those weren't too serious, they can be more severe. So let's head back over to meteorologist Jordan Wolfe. Jordan, break this down for us. What is a snow squall, and why do we need to be ready for them?
Well, Wendell, we did have at least a couple of those snow squalls move through last night. They're basically just narrow bands of some pretty heavy snow at times, and those were paired with the really strong winds that we had yesterday. But one thing I want to note about these really narrow snow showers is that many spots didn't really see much of anything. You can see with satellite radar from last night just how narrow some of these bands of snow were, where many spots even southwest of Rockford saw exactly no snowfall at all. So what a snow squall is basically can be broken down into a few things here. It has sudden onset with intense bursts of snow and wind. Sometimes they can lead out to whiteout conditions or very limited visibility, rapidly deteriorating road conditions, including a quick coating of snow, but they have a very short duration, typically underneath 2 hours, or even in some cases as little as a half of an hour before that snow squall moves through and then out of the region, allowing during the daytime very quickly sunny conditions. Now you can see how quick those were to move in and out when we play this time lapse from Rockford from last night. You see the limited visibility as that snow squall moved in, and then very quickly improvements on those visibility. Now we had a pair of those that actually moved through downtown Rockford last night, coating some of those roadways within at least a little bit of that snow. And where some spots saw those snow squalls move in, you can even see from visible satellite those narrow bands of snow actually allowing for some very minor accumulation, including some of those grassy surfaces as well as a coating of snow on those roadways. And that was what we were allowed to see, at least some pretty narrow bands of that snow. Now, when we have the more intense snow squalls, they can have some snow squall warnings get issued. Rockford has only had 2 snow squall warnings ever issued, and those were both on February 18th of 2022. Meanwhile, the entire National Weather Service Chicago forecast area has only issued snow squall warnings on 3 dates. January 5th of 2022, February 18th of 2022, and then just yesterday, December 4th of 2024, amounting to only 7 snow squall warnings in their entirety. But when those snow squall warnings get issued, you want to take heed because that can allow for those really, really impactful travel conditions and very hazardous travel within a narrow area. So make sure that when you see a snow squall warning to keep an eye on the forecast and on the radar.
Jordan, some good information there. Thank you.